Hi, and welcome back to the Open Mind Studio, the place where two friends chat in easy English so your listening and speaking grow a little more every time. I'm Emma,
And I'm Alex. So glad you're here with us again.
and if you're new here, this one's made for A2 to B1 learners. So whether you're just starting out or somewhere in the middle, you're in exactly the right place.
So, Emma, how are you doing today? Good one so far?
Really good, thank you. I've actually been feeling a little dreamy lately, thinking about things I want to do, which is perfect because that's exactly our topic today.
Perfect timing. Today we want to talk about how to talk about your dreams and goals in English.
Which is one of the warmest conversations two people can have. When someone tells you their dream, you really get to know them. And when you share yours, you connect. It's a beautiful thing to be able to do in another language.
And it's such a natural next step for us. Not long ago, we learned how to make plans with friends. And today, we make a plan for something bigger, for you, and what you want in your life.
And I have to warn you, I am the queen of big dreams and zero action. In fact, one year I chased every dream at once and turned a brand new guitar into a coat rack. It's part of the collection. I'll tell you later.
Oh, the code rack. It's a classic. But first, one quick thing, everyone. If these chats help you, a like or subscribe really helps more learners find us. Thank you.
And near the end, like always, we'll slow right down for a few useful words. And we'll ask you to write one small sentence in the comments.
And here's the bonus. This is some of the most useful language you'll ever learn. I want to. I hope to. I'm going to. These are the words of the future, of wishes and plans. You'll use them forever.
And one thing before we start. Your dream does not have to be huge. It doesn't have to be change the world. I want to cook one good meal is a real dream. I want to read one book in English is a real dream.
So true. Small dreams are just as real, and honestly, easier to actually reach. So don't wait for some giant, perfect dream. Start with the one you already have, however small.
And they stay nice and simple, I promise. So, 5 little pieces, and you'll be able to share any dream, big or small. Let's get into it. So the first piece is this. Name the dream. Just say it. I want to, or I'd love to.
Yes, and this is bigger than grammar. It's brave, because saying a dream out loud makes it feel real. It's like planting a little seed. As long as it stays in your head, it's just a thought. When you say it, it becomes a plan waiting to happen.
I love that. And the phrases are so simple and warm. I want to. I'd love to. I've always wanted to. My dream is to. I really hope to.
And that I've always wanted to is a great one. It shows the dream is old and real. I've always wanted to visit Japan. Let me show you. Emma, tell me a dream using one of these.
Okay. I've always wanted to write a book. A real one. With my name on the cover.
And see, the moment you said it out loud, it felt real. I can picture the book. So, listener, your turn. Think of one dream. Now say it. I want to, or I've always wanted to. Say it out loud if you can. Perfect. Feel that? You just made it real.
Now, the second piece. And this is a really useful difference. Big dreams versus everyday goals. They're not the same, and they use different words.
Great one. Think of it like a mountain. The big dream is the top of the mountain, far away, exciting. The goal is the next step on the path. You need both, the dream to aim at and the goals to actually get there.
And the language is a little different for each. For a big, faraway dream, we say, One day I'd love to. Someday I want to. It feels big and open.
And for a smaller, closer goal, something real you're doing now, we say, this year I want to. My goal is to. I'm trying to. It feels closer, more solid. Let me show you both. Emma, give me a big dream, then a small goal that points toward it.
Okay, so someday I'd love to speak 3 languages, and my goal this year is to have one real conversation in Spanish.
And that's perfect, the big dream and the small step. So, listener, your turn. Take your dream. Now, what's one small goal that points toward it? My goal is to, say it in your head. Beautiful. Now you've got a direction and a first step.
And these everyday goals are everywhere. At work, in learning, in life. My goal is to get better at my job. I want to learn 10 new words a week. I'm trying to be more patient.
And notice, those are all things you could start today. A good goal is close enough to touch. That's what makes it a goal and not just a wish.
Now, the third piece. Say why it matters to you. The reason behind the dream.
Yes, because a dream without a why is just a fact. But a dream with a why, that's a story. The reason is the heartbeat of the dream. It's what makes people lean in and care.
And it's so easy to add. You just say a little because. I want to travel because I've always loved learning about other cultures. I'd love to write because ever since I was little, I've made up stories.
And those ever since I was little ones are gold. They show how deep the dream goes. Let me show you. Emma, tell me your book dream again, but this time add the why.
I've always wanted to write a book. Because ever since I was small, I've had these little stories in my head. And I'd love to finally get one out into the world.
And oof, now I really feel it. The why made it real. So, listener, your turn. Take your dream and add one because. Why does it matter to you? Say it in your head. Perfect. Now your dream has a heartbeat.
Now, the fourth piece. And this is the one that turns a wish into something real. Talk about the plan. I'm going to. I plan to.
Yes, this is the bridge from dreaming to doing. And it's actually the same skill we use to make plans with friends, just pointed at yourself now. You move from I'd love to, the wish, to I'm going to, the plan.
And the phrases feel so strong and hopeful. I'm going to start small. I plan to practice every day. I'm working toward it. The first step is...
And there's a gentle in-between word too. Hope to. It sits right between the wish and the plan. I hope to start this year. Softer than I'm going to, but more real than just I'd love to.
Yes, hope to is perfect when you're serious, but not totally sure yet. I hope to travel more. I hope to finish it soon. A really nice, gentle little bridge.
And here's the key. The plan can be tiny. It doesn't have to be the whole mountain, just the very next step. The first step is to sign up for a class. Let me show you. Emma, take your book dream and add one small plan.
Okay, I'm going to write for just 10 minutes every morning. That's it. The first step is one tiny page.
And that's how a dream actually happens. One small, real step. So, listener, your turn. Take your dream and add one tiny plan. I'm going to, or the first step is, say it in your head. Perfect. That's the bridge from wish to real.
Now, the fifth piece, and it's the warmest one. Share it and ask about theirs.
Yes, because dreams are meant to be spoken and shared. When you say a dream out loud to someone, it grows. And when you ask about their dream, you give them that same gift.
And it makes such a warm conversation. You share yours, then you turn it around. What about you? What's your big dream? What are you working toward these days?
And here's a wonderful moment to learn too. When a dream actually comes true. You get to say, I did it! I finally achieved it! I've always wanted to do that, and I finally did.
Ugh, that's the best sentence in any language. I finally did it! And when a friend reaches their goal, celebrate with them. Congratulations! You did it! I'm so proud of you.
And here's a nice part. When someone shares a dream with you, cheer them on. That's a great goal! You can totally do that! I really hope it works out for you. A little encouragement means the world. Let me show you the whole thing. Emma, share a dream with a why and a plan. Then ask me mine.
Okay. I've always wanted to write a book because I've had stories in my head since I was little. So I'm going to start with 10 minutes every morning. What about you, Alex? What's a dream you're working toward?
Oh, I love that, and you're absolutely going to do it. Honestly, I'd love to learn to cook properly. Not just survive, actually cook. My first step is learning 3 real meals.
That's a great goal, and I fully expect a dinner invite. See, that's the whole thing. Name it, big or small, say why, add a plan, and share it. So, listener, one last time. Name the dream, big or small. Say why, add a tiny plan, and share it. 5 little moves. You've got them all. Okay, now the collection, the coat rack.
I've been waiting. Tell them about the year of everything.
So, I had this moment where I decided, this is it. This is my year. I'm going to do all of my dreams at once. So I made a giant list. Learn guitar, run a marathon, learn French, do yoga every morning, write a novel, paint.
All of it in 1 year.
All of it. And I was so excited that I went out and bought everything. A shiny new guitar, running shoes, a French textbook, a yoga mat, paints. My whole apartment looked like a hobby store.
And how many of these did you actually start?
Well, here's the thing. I spread myself so thin chasing all of them that I did none of them. The French textbook stayed shrink-wrapped. The running shoes never left the box. And the guitar...
What happened to the guitar, Emma?
It became a coat rack. I hung my jacket on it. For a year. A beautiful guitar holding a coat.
So the lesson is, you can't climb 10 mountains at once.
You cannot climb 10 mountains at once. One dream, one small first step. That's how it actually happens. If I'd just picked the guitar and played it for 10 minutes, I'd be able to play something by now. Instead, I owned a coat rack.
1 step beats 10 lists. And I'm the opposite, of course.
Oh, here it comes. Let me guess. You don't dream at all.
I don't really dream. I'm all plan, no mountain. I'm so practical, it's almost sad. Sam asked me once, Alex, what's your big dream? Like your huge life dream? And I thought about it, really seriously. And I said...
What did you say?
I said, inbox 0.
Inbox 0? That's your life dream?
That was my honest answer. And Sam looked so sad for me. And when Sam told me his big dream, something beautiful, I didn't cheer. I just listed the risks. I said, have you considered the costs? So, Emma dreams so big she floats away, and I plan so hard I never lift off. The sweet spot, once again, is right in the middle. A real dream and a real first step.
A dream and a first step. Exactly. Right. Should we slow down and look at some useful words from today?
Let's do it. Our vocabulary corner. Nice and slow, meaning first, then a few real examples. First one, a dream, and to dream of something.
A dream here is something big you hope for in life. For example, it's my dream to travel the world. She dreams of becoming a doctor. And don't give up on your dreams.
Next, a goal. It's something you're aiming for, usually closer and more specific than a dream.
For example, my goal is to read more. She set a goal for the year. And what are your goals?
Then, to work towards something. It means to take steps over time to reach a goal.
For example, I'm working toward a promotion. He's working toward his degree. And we're working toward it step by step.
Next, to hope. It means to want something to happen and to believe it can.
For example, I hope to travel next year. I hope it works out. And hopefully I'll finish soon.
Then, someday, or one day. These mean at some point in the future, not now, but sometime.
For example, someday I'll write that book. One day I'd love to visit. And we'll get there one day.
And one more, to achieve something. It means to succeed in doing something you worked for.
For example, she achieved her goal. You can achieve anything with small steps. And it felt amazing to finally achieve it.
And if any of those went by quickly, no worries at all. Just play this part again and try making one sentence of your own with a word you liked. So, let's pull it all together.
Talking about your dreams and goals is really just 5 small moves.
1. Name the dream. I want to. I'd love to. 2. Know the difference between a big dream and a small goal. 3. Say why it matters to you. Add a because. 4. Talk about the plan. I'm going to, and one tiny first step. And 5. Share it, and ask about theirs.
And remember, you don't need perfect English to share a dream. You just need to say it out loud. A dream spoken simply is 100 times more powerful than a dream kept silent. So say yours, even imperfectly.
And one more kind thing to remember. Your dreams are allowed to change. The dream you have now might grow or shift or turn into a better one. That's not failure. That's just life.
Exactly. You're not locked in. A dream is a direction, not a prison. So share the one you have today, and let it change later if it wants to.
And here's how to make it stick. Don't try to plan your whole life. Just take one dream and say it out loud right now. I want to. That's the whole first step.
Then, a little later, add one tiny plan to it. The first step is one small step you could actually take. Small and real beats big and imaginary every time.
And come tell us about it in the comments. Saying it out loud makes it real, and it gives a little courage to the next shy person reading.
So, over to you. Here's our question for today. What's one dream or goal you're working toward? Share it with us in the comments, in English. We'll be cheering you on. And if today helped, a like, a subscribe, or sharing it with a friend who's learning English means the world to us.
We read every single one. And be honest, are you a chase every dream at once person like Emma, or an inbox zero person like me?
We'd genuinely love to know.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Everything you did here was real practice. Feel good about that.
And next time, we're tackling something every single learner has felt. That moment your mind goes completely blank and the words just won't come out. Why you freeze when you try to speak English. And how to stop.
Ooh, the big one. Everyone needs that one. So, until next time, keep going, keep speaking, and go easy on yourself.
That's all from us today. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. See you in the next one. Bye for now.